Save energy and money and have a healthy, safe, and comfortable home. The mission of the Weatherization Assistance Program, also known as WAP, is to improve residential energy efficiency and energy-related health and safety conditions, reduce utility bills, and educate our clients about ways to enhance energy conservation strategies. The goal of the program is to keep North Carolina residents warm in the winter, cool in the summer, and safe all year long. We do this through partnership with you. Weatherization will be more effective with you as a partner. As with any partnership, each partner has responsibilities. WAP will install appropriate materials to reduce energy loss and health and safety risks in your home. Your responsibility is to properly maintain the materials installed for your home and to follow basic energy-saving practices. The result of this partnership can continue to save you energy and money for years to come. Look at how most homes use energy. This graph shows which areas of the average house consume the most energy. By looking at these areas and how much energy they use, we can determine which areas can provide the biggest savings. Typically, the biggest energy and money drain comes from heating and cooling your home. That is why weatherization is so important. A reduction in the cost of heating and cooling your home through air sealing results in a bigger reduction in the cost of utilities overall. Cooking, clothes washer and dryer, television, microwave, and other appliances make up a large part of your energy cost. We will talk about how to save energy in these areas. Water heating is the third largest energy expense in your home. You can save money on hot water in different ways. One way is to reduce the amount of hot water used. Another way is to make the water heater work less by setting the water temperature lower. The water heater doesn't have to heat water as often. The refrigerator is running whether it is hot or cold outside, so you can get savings from it all year long. By making sure the door seals tight, storing food in containers, and choosing the appropriate temperature, easy energy savings can take place year-round. Lighting makes up a smaller part of your energy use, but it is the easiest way to save energy. Increasing your lighting efficiency is one of the fastest ways to lower your energy bills. By replacing the traditional incandescent bulbs in your high-use areas with compact fluorescent lights, otherwise known as CFLs, you can save about 50% on the energy amount used for lighting. Refrigerators with a freezer on top are more efficient than those with freezers on the side. Of the most often used appliances in a house, the clothes washer can cost the most to run. If a hot wash and rinse cycle are used, it will cost more to run the washer and water heater to heat the water. A cold wash and rinse cycle will get clothes just as clean and it will cost much less. The dryer is a definite potential for saving energy in a house, especially during the summer months. If you hang clothes outside to dry, this money is saved. Keep the freezer door closed and make sure the door seal is tight. The freezer temperature should be kept at 0 degrees Fahrenheit. You can save a lot of money on cooking if you microwave food whenever possible. A microwave costs much less a month to run than the stove or oven. Wait until the dishwasher is completely full before you wash. You will be washing fewer loads and thereby saving money. Keep water turned off when not in use to prevent the well pump from running. Many people leave the TV on for background noise, and many times it runs much longer than 6 hours a day. If you make sure the TV is off when you are not watching it, you can save that money. Raising the thermostat temperature will cost you dollars. Don't turn up the thermostat to make yourself feel more comfortable when putting on another layer of clothing can accomplish the same result. Lower the heat at night or when you are not at home. You can save as much as 10% a year on your heating and cooling bills by simply turning your heating back or cooling up 10% to 15% for 8 hours a day. Keep your heating and air conditioning filters clean. Check furnace or air filters once a month during the heating and cooling season. Clean filters allow your heating or cooling system to work more efficiently and last longer. Make sure registers are unblocked. Both the air vents and returns are important to keep your house warm in winter and cool in summer. Keep them open and unobstructed. Don't build a fire when the furnace is on. A roaring fire can actually waste energy by drawing heated air up the chimney. Keep the fireplace damper closed unless a fire is going. Don't keep kitchen ventilation fans running. These fans vent valuable heated or cooled air. Turn them off when the job is done. Have your heating and cooling system checked annually. Keeping your system in good order not only helps lower energy costs, it extends the system's operating life. Be sure your heating or cooling unit is properly sized. A properly sized unit is much more efficient. Use fans in conjunction with your air conditioner. Use fans in the rooms you are in to help you feel cooler without having to cool your entire house. Plant trees or shrubs to shade air conditioning units, but not to block the airflow. Units operating in the shade can use as much as 10% less energy than the same one operating in the sun. What is mechanical ventilation? Mechanical ventilation is a high-efficiency exhaust fan that ventilates the entire home and that can help create healthy indoor air quality, also known as IAQ, for you and your family. Indoor contaminants are the source of poor IAQ. What are indoor contaminants? Indoor contaminants come from various household items, furniture, carpeting, pesticides, sprays, mold, heating fuels such as gas, oil, or wood, and more. These pollutants in your home can be several times higher than those outdoors. Moisture control. Moisture accumulates from cooking, bathing, laundry, cleaning, and plants. This moisture must be removed from your home. Mechanical ventilation is necessary in eliminating excess moisture that leads to mold and mildew. Health effects of poor IAQ. Contaminants in your home can cause dizziness, headaches, and can aggravate allergies and asthma. Normal household cleaning can help reduce symptoms, but will not alleviate IAQ issues. Install mechanical ventilation. Mechanical ventilation fans are not the same as your standard bath fan. Although similar in appearance, mechanical ventilation fans are designed to ventilate the entire house at regular intervals. Caulk and seal air leaks where plumbing, ducting, or electrical wiring penetrates walls, floors, and ceilings before installing insulation. Spray polyurethane foam, SPF, is a widely used and highly effective air sealant. However, exposure to its ingredients in vapors, aerosols, and dust during and after weatherization can exacerbate health conditions including asthma, other respiratory conditions, and severe skin and eye irritations. Insulate your attic, sidewalls, and floors to protect your home from outside temperatures. Insulation keeps the house warm in the winter and cool in the summer. It protects the house from moisture and air intrusion. You may need to consult a professional for these services. Installing a vapor barrier on the ground in your crawl space helps to prevent moisture intrusion into your home. Moisture must be kept at low levels in a home to maintain healthy indoor air quality and reduce the possibility of mold growth. A setting of 115 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit will provide comfortable hot water for most uses. Be careful not to cover the thermostat or burner compartment. Some newer models cannot be insulated, so read your water heater instructions carefully. Leaky faucets waste gallons of water in a short period of time. Don't leave the water running while washing dishes, shaving, or brushing teeth. It's like pouring money down the drain. Do laundry in cold water. Most detergents clean just as well with cold water. Bathing uses the most hot water in an average household. You use 15 to 25 gallons of hot water for a bath, but less than 10 gallons for a 5-minute shower. Uncovered foods, especially liquids, release moisture and make the compressor work harder. Let food cool to room temperature before placing it in the refrigerator or freezer. The less cooling that has to be done in the refrigerator means less money you will spend to cool it. Don't keep the refrigerator or freezer too cold. You can check the temperature with a thermometer. A full freezer doesn't allow warm air to get in when the door is open. If there is a power outage, a full freezer will stay cool longer, and a full freezer costs less to operate. Turn lights off in any room you're not using. This will reduce the amount of time your lights are on. Use task lighting. Instead of lighting an entire room, focus the light where you need it, for example, over the kitchen sink. Change incandescent bulbs to compact fluorescent lamps, CFLs. Although compact fluorescent lights are more expensive than incandescent bulbs, the long-term savings of CFLs can't be beat. CFLs use less energy than incandescent bulbs and give off more light. On top of that, CFLs last 10 times longer than incandescent bulbs. So with CFLs, you use less energy and fewer bulbs. Take advantage of daylight. Decorate with light colors, and when possible, allow daylight to enter the room. Seal cracked or broken windows. This can be done with clear tape or clear caulk. This should only be a temporary solution. If the window pane is broken, it should be replaced. Keep windows and doors closed when heating or cooling system is on. This is an easy way to keep warm or cool air in the house. As soon as a door or window is open, expensive warm or cool air escapes out, while outdoor air rushes in, and the house has to be heated or cooled once again. Weather strip windows and doors. If you can feel a cool draft coming from a window or door in the wintertime, one solution to prevent that cold air from coming in the house is to caulk the windows and weather strip around those doors. SPF is a widely used and highly effective insulator and sealant. However, exposure to its ingredients in vapors, aerosols, and dust during and after weatherization can exacerbate health conditions including asthma, other respiratory conditions, and severe skin and eye irritations. Every client household shall be educated on the potential health hazards related to SPF products. Use nature's energy. In cold weather, open shades facing the sun to let in nature's warming power. In warm weather, leave shades down or drapes closed when the sun is strongest. Open windows on cooler days and nights. Landscaping is a natural and beautiful way to keep your home more comfortable and reduce your energy bills. Carefully positioned trees deliver effective shade, act as a windbreak, and can save up to 25% of a typical household's energy. Predictions are that just 3 trees, properly placed around the house, can save an average household between $100 and $250 in heating and cooling energy costs annually. Trees that lose their leaves in the fall are the most effective. They provide protection from the summer sun, but permit winter sunlight to reach and warm your house. Deflect winter winds by planting trees on the north and west sides of your house. Deflect summer sun with trees on the south and west sides. Carbon monoxide, also known as CO, is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, poisonous gas. CO is produced by the incomplete combustion of fossil fuels such as oil, propane, natural gas, and wood. CO can result from improperly vented or malfunctioning combustion appliances such as stoves, furnaces, and hot water heaters. The effects of carbon monoxide poisoning are headaches, dizziness, weakness, nausea, confusion, sleepiness, tightness of the chest, fluttering of the heart, redness of the skin, and loss of muscle control. High levels of CO can be fatal, causing death within minutes. Having a carbon monoxide detector installed in your home is the most effective way to monitor levels of CO in your home. Have flues and chimneys checked for blockages. Never use a gas oven or burners to heat your home. Aluminum foil in gas ovens can cause CO problems. Never sleep in a room heated by fuel-burning space heaters without proper ventilation. Leave a window up 2 inches for ventilation when using a gas appliance. Never use gas-powered engines, generators, or charcoal grills indoors. At the beginning of every heating season, have a trained professional check all your fuel-burning appliances. Install and maintain appliances according to the manufacturer's instructions. Never cross fuel. Never idle a car in the garage. Fumes can build up and contaminate the air in the living area of your home as well as the garage. Smoke alarms can save your life and those of your loved ones. They are the single most important means of preventing fire fatalities by providing an early warning signal so you and your family have a chance to escape. Install smoke alarms on every level of your home and in all sleeping areas. Smoke alarms should be installed on the ceiling or 6 to 8 inches below the ceiling on sidewalls. Since smoke and many deadly gases rise, installing your smoke alarm at the proper level will provide you with the earliest warning possible. Test smoke alarms each month and replace batteries every year or as recommended by manufacturer. Replace smoke alarms every 10 years or as recommended. Develop a home fire escape plan. It is a naturally occurring metal. Lead was used in paints prior to 1978. It is found in paint, dust, soil, food, and water. Lead can come from paint chips or dust found inside or outside the home, from soil contaminated with lead dust, from food raised in contaminated soil or prepared by someone with lead dust on their hands, or from dishes containing lead, and from water running through pipes with lead solder. A disease caused by inhaling and/or swallowing lead chips or dust. High lead levels in children can cause seizures, loss of consciousness, impaired hearing, behavioral problems, decreased stature and growth, headaches, abdominal cramps, neurological problems. Lead can also cause problems in adults, difficulties during pregnancy, digestive problems, nerve disorders, high blood pressure, reproductive problems in men and women, memory and concentration problems. If you live in a house built before 1978, consider having a professional repair any areas of deteriorated paint. Keep your wood windowsills and frames clean and free from dust. What is asbestos? It is composed of tiny mineral fibers commonly found in building materials installed before the late 1970s. Where is asbestos found? Some areas are steam pipes, vermiculite insulation, pipe insulation, asphalt floor tile, HVAC duct insulation, cement roofing, shingles, and siding. When can asbestos be a problem? It is important to not disturb damaged asbestos materials. Exposure can occur by hitting, rubbing, or handling it, or if it is in contact with extreme vibration or airflow. How can asbestos affect my health? Breathing high levels of asbestos fibers can lead to an increased risk of lung cancer, mesothelioma, and asbestosis. Most people exposed to small amounts of asbestos do not develop these health problems. What to do if asbestos is found in your home? If you suspect asbestos is in your home, don't panic. The best thing is to leave asbestos material that is in good condition alone. There is no danger unless fibers are released and inhaled into the lungs. If suspected material is more than slightly damaged, contact the North Carolina Asbestos Hazard Management Program. Molds and mildew are forms of fungi. Mold can be found in almost any area of the home. Mold thrives in the same temperature that humans generally prefer, 48 to 70 degrees. We spend 90% of our time indoors continuously inhaling dust particles. We breathe air every day without consideration of its purity. Basically, the only requirements for mold growth indoors are a food source and a little moisture and temperature. Food sources for mold are plentiful in our homes: insulation, cardboard, plywood, carpet backing, fabrics, leather, and especially house dust, which is primarily dead skin cells shed from humans and pets. Growth is encouraged by warm and humid conditions. Moisture sources include leaks, showers, cooking, rooms closed off, and temperature difference between rooms. Mold can be detected by a musty odor. Molds produce spores that spread easily through the air we breathe. Exposure to mold and mildew can aggravate or cause a multitude of health problems, such as respiratory problems, such as sneezing, wheezing, shortness of breath, or difficulty in breathing, cold or flu-like symptoms, nasal and sinus congestion, certain lung infections, aggravation of asthma, fever, cough, burning, watery, reddened, or itchy eyes, blurred vision and sensitivity to light, nose and throat irritation and soreness, skin irritation and rashes, fatigue, central nervous system problems, such as constant headaches, inability to concentrate, mood changes, or memory problems. Always wear protective clothing when cleaning mold or mildew. Clean mold off hard surfaces with water and detergent. Clean and dry any damp building materials and furnishings within 24 to 48 hours to prevent mold growth. Radon is a naturally occurring, colorless, odorless, tasteless, cancer-causing gas found in the ground throughout the United States and can permeate the walls of any building. Tightening a dwelling through air sealing may cause an increase in indoor radon levels. Every client household shall be educated on the potential health hazards of exposure to radon gas. Portions of western and central North Carolina have elevated radon risk levels. A map of the Environmental Protection Agency's designated radon risk zones identify affected counties. Red identifies a high potential radon risk area. Orange identifies a moderate potential radon risk area, and yellow identifies a low potential radon risk area. Be energy smart. Energy saved equals money saved. Be comfortable. By making your home more energy efficient, it will be warmer in the cold winter months and cooler in the hot summer months. Be healthy. Keep your family healthy by keeping the home and play areas free from lead-contaminated dust and chips. Keep indoor air quality healthy by preventing the growth of mold and mildew. And be safe. Practice good safety habits around your home. Keep smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in proper working order so they can protect you and your loved ones.